I'm a woman of resilience. I am a woman of authenticity. I am a woman of knowledge. I am also a woman of transparency. I live in my truth. I'm not afraid to admit to my mistakes, and I'm not afraid to tell people that I have made mistakes or I have done wrong things in my past that I am not proud of. And I know I have mentioned this a lot in my videos, but this is nothing like the others. Live in your truth. Stand in your truth. It doesn't matter what anyone says about you. It doesn't matter what the rest of the world thinks about you. It doesn't matter how bad the mistake was. It doesn't matter how embarrassing it was. As long as you live in your truth and you stay true to you. We are so focused on the other opinions of everyone else. We are so focused on what society thinks about us that we don't actually take the time to live in our truth and be true to ourselves. Be true to you, not to anyone else. No one can tell you who you are. No one can say that they know you better than you know yourself, because they don't. Only you know you better than you, but better than anyone knows you. And you should remember that. For so long, I have allowed the opinions of other people, right? The opinionated statements, I should say, of others to dictate how I should feel about myself and who I am. And for such a long time, I didn't know who I was. But now I know who I am. Not what everyone else thinks of me. Everyone else is going to paint a picture of you. The only picture that should matter is the picture that you paint, not what they paint. Yeah, you may have made mistakes. Okay, you may have done things. You may have said things. You may have used people. Hell, I don't really know you. You probably made a terrible mistake that you have to live with for the rest of your life. But at the end of the day, as long as you're changing and as long as you're staying true to yourself, that's all that matters. You cannot change yesterday, because yesterday no longer exists within the present moment of today. Remember who you are and stay true to yourself. Be real with you. Other people are always going to have their own opinions of who you were. The person that you were in your past. They're always going to bring up something that's going to upset you. They're always going to make it seem like you're not changing. And that's the thing. You're not changing for no one else but you. Or hell, you may not be just changing for you. You may be changing for your son or your daughter. Even if you were once on drugs, but you changed your life and people want to continue to condemn you for things that you used to do, you are no longer that person. If you were once a person who abused an individual, but you are no longer that person and you decided to take classes and get yourself together, you are no longer that individual. There are people that have killed individuals and have still changed their lives. I'm not saying that what they did was right, but at the end of the day, people can still change. And it gets dark because a lot of us want to walk around here and make it seem like we're perfect, and we're not. I'm not afraid to put myself out here on the line because this is my image. But I am no longer that person who people used to identify me as, who they still try to identify me as. I am a woman of resilience, authenticity, and transparency. A woman of realness. And that is exactly who Alize LaShawn Mills is. And you need to remember that at the end of the day, and a lot of people may not agree, and that's understandable, but stop thinking that you want people to forgive you and you can't forgive others. It does get dark sometimes. Some of us has been through physical abuse. Some of us have been through sexual abuse. I'm not saying what those individuals did to you was right, but forgive them and let them go with compassion, light, and love. I had to let my ex-girlfriend go, but I had to look at her in a different light. She was only trying to survive. That's it. Maybe her intentions weren't to really hurt me the way I thought it was. Maybe she didn't realize the type of love that I was trying to give her because all she knew was pain. Sometimes people only grow up to see when they see certain things that their parents do or individuals that they decide to mimic subconsciously, and then they end up doing it themselves. It does not make it right as an adult, no. Because you still have to be held accountable for your actions and your decisions and the things that you do. But if you decide to change and you decide to change your life, then no one can condemn you for those things because you decided to change. You decided to live within your truth and to be the person that you are today. It does get dark. This doesn't mean that I'm saying, oh yeah, like a lot of people talked about the Jeffrey Dahmer episode and this and that. Alize, so are you trying to say that these people, if I want someone to forgive me, doesn't that mean I need to forgive them no matter how bad it was, no matter how bad it hurt? We have to be able to look at the story from a different perspective rather than just only looking at it from our own perspective. You cannot condemn someone for something that they are no longer doing as of today. But see, you continue to condemn yourself because you're continuing to live within the past. And people that continue to live within the past only continue to manifest those negative things back into their reality, the negative experiences that they once used to experience before. And that is why people cannot change. That is why some people don't change. Because when people do try to change their environment, the people keep continuing to not accept them for who they are as of now. It does not make it right for the decisions that they made. No, it does not. But at the end of the day, if they're trying their best to live within their truth, let them. Allow them to do that. I'm allowing myself to live in my truth every day when people continuously try to remind me of who I used to be and making it seem like I'm this person of negativity. No, I was not perfect. Yes, I used people and I got the same thing. Don't do unto others what you do not want done unto you. And I did the same exact thing. So what do you think I got? My karma, right? Those individuals will get their karma. One thing I don't like is a person who does not change. But sometimes people don't know how to change and they don't really know where to start. But if we don't allow them to, then of course they're going to continue to be that same individual or that same cheater or that same person that continues to steal money or uses people. Live within your truth and stay true to yourself. You're not changing or healing for anyone else. You're healing for yourself. You're healing for you. I believe in second chances. I believe that everyone does deserve a second chance. And if you're not given that second chance, continue to change and continue to heal. Be true to yourself. As long as you know that you're being honest and you're holding yourself accountable every single day for the actions and choices and decisions you decide to make. You decide to continue to do meth, that's your choice. You decide to continue to do crack or to continue to be on drugs knowing that you have children, that's your decision. But if you choose to make a change and you stand within your truth and you say, no, I'm going to go to rehab and I'm going to get help and I'm going to do whatever I can to get my life back on track, then that is you living within your truth and no one can take that away from you. Like David Goggins said, everyone is fucked up in this world. No one is perfect. Me, I put my mistakes out here for you guys. I don't put my mistakes out here just for me. I'm not doing this for fucking fun. I'm doing this because I want to help other people. And I'm doing this because I know that this will help another person to rise and to live within their truth and to know that no matter what they did, no matter what has happened, the experiences, we all make stupid decisions and choices in life. Kevin Hart said the stupid choices and decisions he shaped him into the better man that he is today. And that should be for us. I made a lot of stupid decisions. A lot of dumbass choices that led me down the wrong path. But you know what? If I didn't actually make this last choice that I made, even though it was stupid and it was insanity and it was a repeated pattern, if I didn't make that choice, maybe I wouldn't be here right now. Maybe I wouldn't be on this self-love journey. Maybe I wouldn't be putting myself first and I wouldn't have actually changed. I used to be bitter. I never trusted anyone because I always thought that the world was against me. So I hurt other people and I hurt them because I wanted to. And I was scared because I didn't believe anyone loved me. Because I was never loved as a child. I never was shown love. I was shown tough love. But now I know that love is not tough. Love is easy. Love is real. And it doesn't have to be given from a significant other. It could be given from family, and through friends. And despite what anyone else says, I stand tall, and I'm going to forever live within my truth. And I'm never going to back down from the person and the woman that I have become till this day. A woman that holds herself accountable for any mistakes that she makes. I'm not afraid to tell myself, you fucked up. But what can you do to become better? This is me living within my truth. My name is Alize LaShawn Mills. And I'm not afraid to be me.